Hello everyone, this is Kinkoni IoT. This video I will show you a solution that can use the sensor speak words, so that you can let the system can speak text just like this. If the channel 1, the sensor of the digital input 1, you can see a triangle.
Please careful, someone maybe is incoming.
This can speak by the computer or by your Raspberry Pi. And this is channel 1, and I can set the different test. This is channel 2. Maybe you can connect with a dot sensor. You can see I track with the channel 2.
Please careful, door is opened.
It will speak, please careful, the door is opened. So this is made by the Node-Red. You can see I can install the Node-Red on my computer just for take the demo video. My computer have not connected any line. And if you use in your project, I suggest you use the Raspberry Pi. And you can see this is our audio out. This is speak out. So you can use this speak out connect with a loudspeaker. That is our amplifier. So you can use any amplifier and a loudspeaker connect with the Raspberry Pi. Also, if your Raspberry Pi have Bluetooth, you can use Bluetooth speak connect with these two parts together, not need to use one. So this is Node-Red running on the computer. I have tested the voice, speak voice by the Amazon Alexa and by the Google Home. That all need the internet and need the cloud server. The most important, I have found the solution that not need the internet, just work in local network. So this is the most important. Okay, now let's begin. I can tell you how to do with it step by step on the Node-Red to create these nodes. Okay, let's look at the Node-Red. Before you use the Node-Red to create the audio, you need to install the dashboard because we use this audio out this node. You can install this online. This is manage, and you can install and import the dashboard. And you will see this is Node-Red dashboard we used. I have installed. You just install online if you have not used. So I can close and I dry out this audio out. And I can double click. And you can see this is a group. We need to create a group. Just press this edit button. And this the tab we need to create first. This is the website. So we can press this edit button. And this name, we can choose a alarm page. This is our website name you will see in the future. And just press S. And we can choose this name is alarm. And press update. And press choose this one TTS voice. It's important because we can click this. And this is a voice engine that's available on the operation system you have installed. This is my Windows system, and you can choose some voice engine. If you have installed on the Raspberry Pi on Linux, you can also choose these settings, just according to your own local language. I have chosen the United States of the English version, and press down. And also I can drag out a button. And this button, I can for test and input the payload. And in the group, also I can choose everything as this audio out. So I can choose this is the alarm page, choose this one. And this is the payload. I can input, this is Kinkoni. And press down. And use a line, connect with this together. Okay, we can deploy. And just open the dashboard on the website. You can click this, and you will see this is the web page. This is like hello world. This is the web page name. We can rename this alarm page, and this is alarm. So I can press this button.
This is Kinkoni.
It can speak. This is Kinkoni. Every time I press this button, it will speak. So this is how to speak out. And you can see we just change these words that will output the voice. So the second, we just need to know how to read the input point of the relay controller, and this is the digital input for the sensor to use. So we let this box connect with Node-Red by MQTT we have installed the Mosquito, the MQTT broker on the Windows server. I think you will install this on your Linux on the Raspberry Pi system. And I will easy to take the video, so I have installed the Mosquito on my computer. And also we can set the H32BS. We can go to the web page. And you can see this is we have choose the work mode for the MQTT, and this is server IP. This is my computer IP. This is my PC's IP, and the Mosquito is listening on this port. And this is the username, and this is the password of the MQTT. Is always running this Mosquito service on my Windows PC. So after you're setting this, you just press this save, then the board will reboot and connect with the MQTT broker. And we're back to the Node-Red window, and we can choose MQTT in node, this node. And I can double click, and this is the IP and the port you can edit for your MQTT broker. This is my computer IP, and this is the port. And this is security for the MQTT username and the password. Because I have input last time, so it remembered the test. You just input for yourself. And this is the topic. The topic you can find in our website. Just the knowledge and the home assistant, and choose H32B. Then you will find this topic of the state, just this one. String the XX, just replace from your UID. You can copy and paste. And this XX, you can see the UID from this website setting. Just copy this string, this UID, and paste. Okay, we can choose this to 0. And this output, because our output is use the JSON format, this information. So we can choose this output is a JSON object. So we can press down and deploy. And you can see this is connected with the MQTT broker successfully. Okay, now we can see what is output. We can also place a debug and use a line and deploy and go to the debug window. And you can see this is a message have received, because every time the first connection with the MQTT broker, it will upload the MQTT message. We can expand the message. This is relay 1 to relay 32, and this is input 1 to input 6. And we can expand. This is, you can see every input point. This have a on. That is 0. 0 means not triggered. If triggered, that will be 1. So we can have a test. Now you can see I can trigger the input 1. A short for this input 1, you can see this is a message. I can explain. This is JSON format, so we can see this is input, and we can see this on is 1. When I remove my hand, and you can see this is received the new message. This is a new JSON format message. You can explain. Also, we can click the input 1. Now is the 0. So we just get the input, the value of the on is 1, or is 1 or is 0 to judgment whether the speech the test. So we can use a function. Just try this function, and I have already write the code. This is get the input 1 dot on. We can just paste this. This is a payload for the message, the input, and dot on. Just get this message. This message we not need to use, not need, just only the input 1. So we can press down and drive this line. And then we can let the debug can cancel this line and add to this and deploy again and clear this message. And you can see I can trigger the input 1 And you can see now the message only become 1, and I remove the handle, and this is become 0. So this is, we can get the number from the value from all this much message. And just when I short is 1, and I remove my finger is 0. So that will be easy to convenience and do some message function. And also now we can, according to the 1 or to 0, to use a switch node. Just use this switch node and connect with this line. If we have used this node is 1, just go to this way, and we can add if we is 0, just go to this way too, and press down, and you can see this is 2 node. This is for 1 and this is for 0. If triggered, we can use this solution and add a function again. That means we can set the test for the speak. Just connect with this line, and you can see this is my payload. Have write the code and double click, and just paste this msg.payload. That means please carefully, someone may be incoming. This string is equal for this message payload, and return this message, and press down. So this input point when received triggered and is 1, and we will speak these words. Be careful, maybe someone maybe is incoming. And then we just connect with this line to the audio out. Sorry, this not needed to judgment 0. We can delete it, and we can deploy. And now you can trigger this line for input 1. You can trigger.
Please careful, someone maybe is incoming.
Okay, now you can see this is how to use the input 1 to trigger a test to speech. So if you want to use the channel 2, the digital input channel 2, you just copy these nodes and just paste, and just connect this line. And this function we can double click. This just change to import 2. This is channel 2. And this switch, I think you not need to change, because always 1 is triggered, 0 is not triggered. And this function, you just need to change these words you want to speak in. Door is opened. You can input any words, just you use your local language, and press down. And also we can press this line to this audio out, and you can deploy. And now you can see I can use this line and trigger the input 2.
Door is opened.
You can see it can speak door is open. I can trigger the input 1.
Please careful, someone maybe is incoming.
Okay, now you can see I can trigger any input sensors that will speak the different words. So this is how to use the Node-Red. And if you want to use many channels, just copy this node and paste and paste and paste. So that will be easy. I want to tell you this Node-Red I need to use a web page. This web page. So this words engine is based on the web page. So just you can open the web page in your local network. This not need the internet. It work without internet. So I think it's convenient to use. Okay, thanks for watching.